Let me show you how to apply the minoxidil. You're
هذه
going to take
طريقة
the
وضع
canister and
المينوكسديل
shake
على
it well,
فروة الرأس. قم
and then
برج
you're going to
العلبة
take the
جيدا.
cap for a
يتم
measuring aid.
حساب
The
الكمية
recommended amount
باستخدام
is half
غطاء
a
العلبة.
capful
من
once a
الأفضل
day,
استخدام
but
نصف
most
غطاء
women
العلبة
find they have to
يوميا،
use an entire
ولكن
capful to
بالإمكان
cover all the
استخدام
areas of thinning.
غطاء
Now
علبة
the
كامل
minoxidil can be
على حسب
applied either
الاحتياج.
directly to the scalp,
بالإمكان
to
استخدامه
the finger,
مباشرة على فروة الرأس
or the
أو وضعها على
hand,
الأصابع
or in my
واليد،
preferred method,
أو
I like to
وضعه
apply the
على
entire
صحن.
amount onto a plate. Now this is about, that would be about 1 capful. Now I'm going to show you how to apply the minoxidil directly to your scalp.
طريقة وضع
It's often
المينوكسديل
helpful to have
مباشرة
a
على
comb
فروة الرأس. قم
to part the
بفرق
hair and expose the areas of thinning.
مكان قلة الشعر.
And as we discussed before, your thinning starts right here, right at the what's called the posterior vertex. So you'll part your hair, then pick up your minoxidil, and if you've decided to apply it directly, you'd be squirting it into the scalp at this time. Although it's somewhat hard to do that, to reach around to the back like that. So I often apply it on a plate, put the amount you're going to use on a plate, take a little bit of the minoxidil onto your hand, and then starting back here with your area of thinning, we rub it into the scalp, trying to get it right on the skin. Some of it will get in your hair, but the goal of the therapy or the goal of the application is to really get it on your skin. And as you apply it, the foam melts into a pretty thin liquid. So you'll apply it to that area, and then you'll take your comb again and move over to the side to your next area of thinning. Repeating this process throughout all the areas where we've identified that your hair has become thinner. The entire application process varies in duration depending on whether there's one area of thinning or diffuse areas of thinning, but most women can do it in about 5 minutes time. I recommend that this is done once a day for you. The application can be done either in the morning or at night. It's recommended not to apply it right at bedtime because then it can get on your pillow and cause staining of your pillowcase, and also possibly get some of the minoxidil on your face as you roll around in your sleep, and that could increase your chance of facial hair. So if you do apply it in the evening, I'd say about 2 to 3 hours before bedtime is fine. One of the keys to minoxidil therapy is to apply it religiously. Pick a time and do it every single day at the same time. Now you can see that as we've been applying it, the minoxidil on the plate has started to melt a little. This is why I like the plate method, because if you have it in your hand, it's starting to melt into a liquid a little and making a mess on your hand. I sort of like to just put it on the plate. But everybody has their own preferred method. And as you can see, your hair looks a little bit wet. So if you're going to be applying it in the morning, you have to apply it to a dry scalp. So you need to, if you're going to wash your hair in the morning, then you're going to have to let it dry and then apply this, and now it's going to be wet again, and you're not going to want to run out the door to your business meeting with this in because it looks wet. So it takes about, I don't know, I think about half an hour to dry. The day before, the day of, and the day after coloring, don't apply it. And it's not because something bad will happen, it's just that it doesn't allow the color to stick as well. Now the application method I've shown you is the one that's used by women. Men apply it much the same way, usually twice a day to the areas of thinning. I realize that I'm doing this application, but you can do this yourself using a mirror, a comb, and your minoxidil.